Hi everyone. I'm going to shut my camera off because I'm in an airport, so hopefully you can hear me okay. Okay, again, I apologize for the noise. As I said, I'm in an airport, so I'm trying, but I want to get these out to you. It's going to be a while before I get home. So last week we talked. Last week we talked a bit about quality improvement as well as operations in class. So hopefully you found that interesting. Um, I find that a lot of our students are drawn to quality for one reason or another, probably because that was Dr. Hampy's area that she worked in. So there's, we've got a lot of resources for you if you're interested in quality. You'll have a full class in quality if you're in the HSA program. Okay, so this coming week, week 7, or the week we're in right now, we're actually going to move into the finance realm. So we're going to talk a bit about finance and economics. People are usually somewhat trepidatious about finance, but we really are focusing on very general areas. And to be honest, even when you get into the higher level finance classes, we're not teaching you to be accountants. We're teaching you to understand the importance of finance in the healthcare world and the types of things you would need to know as a manager. So, not things to be concerned about. But this week we have a Flipgrid, and we have an individual case study. So you're going to do a case study, but it's not a group assignment. You'll be working on that individually. I've had some confusion about that in the past. So let's talk about, here it is, sorry. Let's talk a little bit about a few of the quiz questions from last week. First quiz question, the Baldrige Award features 9 criteria arranged in a structure, process, outcome framework. Which of the following is not a structural aspect of quality in the Baldrige Award criteria? Sorry, I missed some words here. The Baldrige Award is obviously something that was studied through the textbook, but it's also the structure on which we've built our program. So we don't have all 9 criteria. We have 7 that kind of encompass all of them. But leadership, strategic planning, focus on patients and markets, those are all criteria of the Baldrige Award, but followership is not. So followership was not one of those criteria, so that was our answer for this question. Next question is Dartmouth Atlas of Healthcare documents what aspect of healthcare? And Dartmouth Atlas is really a neat website, lots of information out there, and we'll actually study it in one of your other classes. We'll take a closer look at it, and you'll dig into some of the information out there. But what that does, and it's related to, it's affiliated with Dartmouth University, and they track various aspects of healthcare practice, but what they really look at is the variation in medical practices, which can't be explained by illness severity or patient preference. So looking at things like geographic differences, looking at things like social determinants, those types of things, and how they impact healthcare. So that's the Dartmouth Atlas. And then the last question is Institute of Medicine publication To Err is Human reported that between blank and blank people die each year from medical errors. And sadly, that's the To Err is Human report noted that it was 44,000 to 98,000. It's actually higher than that now from what their researchers are finding. But there's actually a great movie. If you were not involved in the program at the time last year, we did one of our networking events based on the film To Err is Human, which is fairly new. And the To Err is Human film really can give you a picture, gives you an in-depth picture into some of those errors and how we're trying to deal with them as an industry. But between almost 100,000 people every year die of medical errors, which is far, far too many. So that's all I have for this week. I apologize. It's hard to be on the road and manage all these things. But if you have any questions, let me know. You have no, that's it. You have your final exam is next week to prepare for that in the classroom. So there is no final paper in this class. You do have a final exam. So any questions, please let me know. And I look forward to seeing you in the classroom. Thanks.